Hello, good morning. This is Delia Pope again. Another day in the universe, and I am so grateful. Grateful for everything. Yesterday, I got a teaching from the secret that showed me that gratitude is everything. Gratitude is the attitude that we all should embrace and feel deep inside our hearts when we want to make our environment, our life, the best place to be in. Therefore, today I've decided to continue feeling grateful. So I started this morning thinking of the things I'm grateful for. And while writing, it was interesting because my mind wandered to beautiful places. My mind wandered to places that I didn't expect I would go to when I first started writing down the things I'm grateful for. Therefore, I may be repeating myself, but I find it really, really interesting, insightful, and revealing to write things down. Because as you go back and as I go back and read them, I always get such beautiful ideas and feelings and confirmations sometimes of being on the right path, making the right decisions, or things that need to be changed, things that could be done better. There's a lot of information that I get as I sift through these things that I write every day. It's becoming more and more interesting to me. And I don't even spend a lot of time writing. I like to do it in the morning, maybe for 15 minutes, half an hour. Yes, at times, as my mind continues to flow and the thoughts continue to create beautiful images in my mind, yes, sometimes I do end up spending even 1 hour at my desk writing and thinking and visualizing things, but most of the time it doesn't take me more than half an hour. So I believe it's a very interesting and educational occupation that you can do for half an hour a day. Take it as a suggestion, and I strongly recommend you to do it. Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and read all these things that I've written down this morning for you. I'm not sure why am I doing this. These are really personal things, personal ideas, personal emotions of mine. You may think while listening, you may think, why would I care what she's grateful for? I don't know. I have a feeling that some of the things that I'm grateful for, some of you are probably grateful for similar things in your lives. Some of you may discover that you didn't even think about it, but you are also grateful for, even if you never realized it. And this could be a good revelation, interesting revelation for you. some other people might find it helpful to get ideas what they could be grateful for. Sometimes we get so mixed up in this in the speed of life and the speed of how what everything happens around us and inside of us and outside of us. We get so wrapped up in all this that we forget that we really like what's happening most of the time. And even if we don't like what's happening most of the time, we do like what's happening sometimes. And when we are asked to sit down, or we decide to sit down and think about it, it becomes a challenge. Therefore, it might help some of you get some ideas. Maybe this is why I'm reading all this. There is certainly a reason why. I don't suppose I get all the answers or I have all the answers. I just decided lately to just go along with what I feel like doing, what I enjoy doing, what comes to my head that I should be doing. And I just go along with it and I do it, and it makes me feel good. And somewhere deep inside I have this feeling that, and it's almost like a knowing that whatever I do, big, small, even something that seems insignificant or could be, appears to me to be insignificant for other people, I have this knowing that inside of me that it somehow helps. Everything helps someone, helps something, helps someone somewhere. Is for a higher reason. I have this feeling, so I've decided to just go along with it and watch what happens, because truly beautiful and more beautiful things unfold in my life right now, and I'm so grateful for it. Okay, let's see. What did Delia write today, this morning, down on the subject of things that I'm grateful for? 1. I am grateful for my hair that is so strong, thick and healthy, radiantly and glowing of beauty and vitality. Oh, I do love my hair. Can't you tell? Oh, and I do think my hair is gorgeous, and I'm so happy for it because it does it all by itself. I don't do anything. I just wash it. I don't give it an extra care. It just does it naturally. It's just beautiful and glowing and healthy naturally. And I'm so thankful. Thank you, hair. I love you. I'm grateful for my sons feeling so good and looking so good and feeling so healthy and being so strong. Yes, I'm very grateful for that. I am so thankful for that. I love my son, and I love how healthy he is, how healthy he's always been. And again, this is something that also happens naturally. I don't really struggle so hard to use special techniques to make him healthier or anything. It's just natural. He does it by himself. Even though he eats a lot of sweets, and I do try. I do try to take them down, but It's a challenge, it's a challenge. And still, he's wonderful. He's so healthy and glowing and gorgeous. I love my son, and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for how beautiful and how healthy and strong he is. He is wonderful. 3. I am grateful for my books and YouTube and internet that help me access all the information and support I need in this time of transformation for me. Yes, it's true. I am going through a big transformational time in my life. I am literally switching my world, my inner world, inside out right now. Turning it over and over and over on all sides, all facets of it. It's just amazing what's happening. It's such a transformation. And this transformation would have never probably happened if it wasn't for the books, if it wasn't for the people around me, for the trainings I have attended, if it wasn't for the internet, all the information that I was able to get there, if it wasn't for YouTube. Oh, I love YouTube. There's this huge library of videos. You can learn so much. But you all know that, don't you? I am so grateful for all of these. I am so grateful, really. 4. I am grateful for the beauty of the nature outside. The trees, the flowers, the birds, the changing of the seasons. All of these keep me connected to the world, keep me connected to senses and meanings and principles that are higher and wider than me. This is where my mind began to wander to beautiful places, like I told you in the beginning. Just listen. It gets better. I can't explain exactly why, but I love watching nature developing, seasons changing, trees and plants resurrecting in spring, going to sleep in autumn. It gives me always a sense of wonder about how powerful nature is, how it never gets depressed in autumn, and how in spring always reflourishes with the same vitality and beauty as it did in the past years. Nature runs its course, never wondering what's gonna happen, never feeling let down, knowing and trusting that the eternal power that supports it will eternally be there for it. That power never fails, and it never failed to be there every moment. In spring for the blooming, in summer for the joy of vitality and productivity, in autumn for the harvesting and preparing for the long rest, and in winter for the long sleep in hard times and harsh conditions. Maybe this is the message I'm supposed to learn today. Maybe I should learn to be happy and trust that the eternal power never leaves me and never fails to support me, because it wants me to make it through the winter. It wants me to bloom in spring with the same beauty as always. It wants me to rejoice in summer, and it wants to see me harvest my best crops in autumn. It does. And thank you. Thank you, eternal power. Thank you, nature, for running your course. Thank you, universe for loving me, loving us, loving our planet, and supporting me, supporting us, being always there for us. Thank you. Thank you. I am so grateful. Thank you. Okay, let's snap out of that and let's go ahead and have a great day. Fun awaits. Yeah.